The Kindled Orchid, a throwback to the times when seasonal weapons in Destiny 2 were actually good. Rampage Spec, the seasonal mod from that same season as well. Great synergy and one of the most powerful legendary weapons this game has ever seen. And then you've got this season's seasonal weapons, the Roll Chase. Bruh.
I think it's time to blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Alright guys, before we get into this video, I do have a cheeky request, and that is if we can hit 1500 likes on this video. Get those like smashing thumbs ready for your boy, because we have got some juicy content for you here today. And if you haven't seen the Kindled Orchid in action, I'm going to have to apologize to you right now, because you can no longer obtain this weapon. It is unobtainable, but it's such a unique weapon in the balance of this game that it has to be revisited every now and then, simply because it's the only hand cannon that can do what it does. It's a 140 RPM hand cannon, and it's originally from the Black Armory Forge, which is one of the best sets of legendary weapons that this game has ever seen. Now, Bungie have kind of gone down a similar loop every season, so there's always some kind of, activity where you can grind out legendary guns. And in my humble opinion, it has seemed to have gotten progressively worse as each year goes on. Not only are the events themselves kind of boring, but the weapons that they yield, in my opinion at least, are just not that good. Now, I did a little bit of a meme at the beginning looking at the Roll Chase very briefly. That's just a perfect example of what I'm talking about. It's such a mediocre meh weapon, along with all of the other weapons from this season's legendary weapon offering. I did a video right at the beginning of the season. When I first saw these weapons, I looked at them and I was like, yeah, they're all literally just mediocre guns, including the 600 RPM SMG. There's really nothing too special about it. Meanwhile, I'm just two-tapping people out here without any extra damage buffs, just the buffs on the weapons perks, Kill Clip and Rampage together on a 140, allowing you to hit people for 100 plus to the head. And this is just kind of crazy. Now yes, you can do that with 120 hand cannons with just one stack of Rampage, but they are 120 hand cannons. This is a 140, it shoots considerably faster, so two-tapping someone with a 140 RPM hand cannon is far more lethal than doing it with a 120, just because you're doing it that much faster. And the thing is with this weapon is, it's not just about two-tapping, but it's just the sheer amount of damage that you can bring out, especially if you're using Whisper of Hedrons on a Behemoth or any Stasis subclass. You can just throw a grenade at them, a cold snap grenade, freeze them, get extra damage, and you're on your way to just doing crazy damage. At one point in the gameplay, if you guys can be eagle-eyed enough to see it, there was a period where I saw myself hitting someone for like 88 to the body, I want to say. I don't know, it was something ridiculous. I don't know if I had a couple of stacks of Rampage going, and maybe I had Kill Clip, and I had the frozen damage boost, or I might have been charged with light. But basically, there are so many ways to give yourself a damage buff now. So on my character, I'm rocking Charge with Light, I'm rocking High Energy Fire, I'm rocking the Whisper of Hedrons, I was rocking the Cold Snap Grenade to get damage boost off freezing people, and then of course the gun has Kill Clip and it has Rampage. Just with Kill Clip, this weapon will be doing around 93 to the head, maybe 95 when you're in optimal range, and then obviously throwing on one stack of Rampage makes it 100 and something, like 102 to the head, something crazy like that. And then of course we are also using the Rampage Spec mod, which makes a Rampage last longer. So the uptime of damage is just crazy. And you're going to be seeing, like, obviously my first kill in most engagements will be with normal damage. And then after that, you're just seeing ridiculous numbers on your screen. Just absolutely nutty stuff. And having not used this gun in quite some time, I've got to say, after the 140 hand cannon buff to range, this thing feels absolutely phenomenal. And once again, Sunsetting rears its ugly head. Such a phenomenal gun, hasn't had a replacement, and maybe never will have a replacement. I am kind of just out of faith with Bungie. The seasonal weapons, the seasonal legendaries, in my opinion. I know the Warmind weapons, they were good from a PvE standpoint, but not a single one of those guns is good in PvP. Literally not a single one of them. I guess you could say the Aquilos, SMG, and Sniper are decent weapons, but from that specific Warmind group of guns, I guess actually no, that's not true. That's not true. I have to take it back. The CQC Shoddy is a good weapon. The shoddy is good. But like, it's not amazing. It's just a good shoddy. And the rest of them in PvP are meh. And no one come here and say, well, actually, the 7th Seraph auto rifle is good. No, it's not. It sucks, okay? Now, what were the seasonal weapons before that? I don't even remember. And I play this game for a living. And I think that should tell you everything about how good the seasonal weapons have been lately. I feel like the Forge seasonal weapons, the Season of the Drifter, and the Season of Opulence weapons were all absolutely amazing. And ever since then, the quality of those weapons has just, I don't know, it's just gone down tremendously. I don't know why. Like, I don't know what the thinking is behind that. But making these seasonal weapons very powerful and desirable is what keeps players engaging with the content all the way through the season. And that's what you see now in the game where, you know, at the end of a season, nobody's doing a wild hunt to get a royal chase. And I said this in my video about those weapons at the beginning of Beyond Light, and I actually got a lot of hate for that video. Saying, well, actually, no, these guns are good, the season's just started. Look at us now. What have we got? What have we got that's new and cool? There's such little to interest me. And the point I made in that video was, okay, you can't put a lot of guns in the game, fine. But make the ones you can put in the game amazing. Like this Kindled Orchid, look at the background gameplay. We're just going on crazy streaks because of the perks on the gun. And having a unique perk combination like Kill Clip Rampage is just really, really nice, man. And it's something that Bungie have shied away from, I'm not sure why. But I really wish that they would just start, you know, taking off the restraints, stop being so stingy, and give us some good, juicy legendaries like the Kindled Orchid. Because look at this thing, man, it's absolutely beautiful. And also, you may have noticed I'm using a grenade launcher. That's a Malicious Birthright. Again, that's a sunset weapon. But the only reason I'm using it is because of the concussion grenades, because I am working on a video focusing on concussion grenades. I think they are really, really powerful, especially in the stasis meta. So expect a video on that coming up soon as well. Now, I want to know what you guys think in the comment section about the seasonal weapons. What have been your personal favorite seasonal guns in the last year or two of the game? I really, really would like to know, because I'm not enjoying this season's offerings. I really feel so underwhelmed by them. But pulling out the Kindled Orchid has definitely been a fun time. It's been a long time since I used the gun, and just having a weapon that can just 2-tap with 1 kill, that's a 140, and it's a legendary, it's not an exotic, it's not Hawk Moon, it's not Ace of Spades. You know what I mean? I could use the Chaperone with this weapon. Imagine using my Kill Clip Rampage Kindled Orchid in Trials. Oof, the clutches you could make with that gun. I can only imagine it now. It would be brilliant. It would be brilliant. But yeah, that's it from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe. We upload every single day, so if you haven't seen any of the other daily content, do go check it out. And I'll also be live right now on Twitch. If you want to see me playing Trials on Twitch, come by the stream, twitch.tv/shake. Peace.